Want to look at what a video looks like once it's been recorded and what happens when we, the teacher, want to grade it. So I made my short video description and I made my test class, and I'm in my classes section on Edpuzzle, and I click in here to progress to see. And I went on a secondary account, and it shows how much of the video that I've watched. So many times a student will stop a video early and tell you that they're done, and you'll see a little X here instead of a check mark. So the check mark tells me I watched 100% of the video. The grade is always done in percentage. So I had two questions or whatever, and I got half of them right. Maybe I got 4 questions and I got 2 of the 4 right. It shows when I watched the video, when I turned it in, and if I want to reset. So if you have a student who wants to retake a video, this is the button that can reset the video for them. If you look up here in the top right, it shows you how many of the questions still need to be graded. So when I go in here, I made a sample question, and this is what a student answer will look like. And I can say if that answer was correct or incorrect. So if I click correct, it's now all been graded. And if I go back, the grade will improve. Normally, if I reset it, it should improve up to 100%. There we go. So some of those questions will have to be graded. Some of those questions will not have to be graded. You noticed that for the questions, some of them were multiple choice and were graded automatically, and some of them were open response and I had to grade. Now, once a video's been assigned, you are not able to change anything in the video until you have reset the video entirely, which means now that I've assigned this video, excuse me, I cannot make any changes to it unless I make an entirely new video. So if I go up here into my content, I can see the old video, and if I needed to make a change, I would have to reassign it to the entire class. That's one of the big misconceptions about Edpuzzle, is that edits are not necessarily easy to make. You have to remake an entire video. So that's kind of all of the grading and setting up and changing video stuff. I wanted to show just a quick segue into what it looks like to find videos and how you can find videos both inside of your school and outside of your school. So up at the top where it says search, on the left side are all of these possible websites that we can find videos from. But up here at the top, it has a My School tab. And it actually has a preset curriculum already in here, but that's the paid for part where you can only do 10 lessons. But you can also see videos from people inside of your school. You notice that Mr. Maxwell's picture is down here. He has some content. We can look at videos from him. You have videos from me inside of math. You can find those as well. It's actually really nice to be able to find pre-made videos from your colleagues already inside of Edpuzzle. Also, if I wanted to find videos from any of these websites, it's actually pretty easy to find them, but they are usually not preset with questions. The Edpuzzle videos, however, are, but the search function at the top of Edpuzzle is not very intuitive. So it's pretty easy to find videos, but it's really hard to narrow them down sometimes into what is a high quality and a low quality video. There isn't really a rating system. So the last thing that I want to talk about is how can you use Edpuzzle in your classroom instead of a functioning service like YouTube or TeacherTube or Vimeo, something like that. So inside the presentation, using Edpuzzle as a straight video aggregate can be just, you can assign videos to Edpuzzle. You can assign due dates in there. Students go to Edpuzzle, watch the videos, they get checked, they leave Edpuzzle and go do their standard assignments. It's actually really easy to use it in that form because the due dates can be assigned in the program, the students can see their grades in the program, the due dates are set there automatically, and the scores can be easily checked by, everybody involved in the process. So you can use Edpuzzle just like a video aggregate. The one thing that's a lot better than something like YouTube is students can't leave Edpuzzle to go watch related videos. Students can be in YouTube, see a related video, and get lost very quickly. One of the really nice pieces of Edpuzzle is that if a student is watching a video, they are restricted to only that video and they can't watch anything else. Now, Edpuzzle at its top level can be used a little bit more intricately, and that's how I use it, and it's as a choice-based tool. So up here on the left is a choice board, and I have levels 1, 2, 3, and level 4, and I have videos as one of the options on the choice board. So students can choose to watch a video, but they're not required to watch a video. Excuse me. So once a video is assigned, you can take a direct link and then just link it to any other website like a Google Doc or a Google Classroom, and students can click that link and go directly to the video, and they don't have to watch it on Edpuzzle, the site. So there's many different uses for Edpuzzle. It's a very powerful tool, but it's between you, and your students to figure out how it would work best in your classroom.